Lizzie Borden murder house, which is now a bed and breakfast. So if you don't know who Lizzie Borden is, but in 1892, pretty much she murdered her mom and dad with an axe in the house. This house is very, very haunted. It's one of the most haunted houses on the eastern coast. So we're gonna go stay in it tonight. And my aunts, who are actually ghost hunters, ghostbusters, no, they're paranormal investigators. You can pay to go stay in the bed and breakfast and investigate with them, and all the money goes to their charity, which is really cool. And it's just gonna be a fun time. Hopefully I don't get possessed, because that would be great. Dad and I are actually staying in the room where the mother was murdered on the floor. So what's up, guys? See, right there, this headstone right here, it's pretty big. That is where the Borden family is buried. So right here, I don't know if you can read that, that is Lizzie Borden's final resting place, right here. Okay guys, so we made it all the way to Fall River, Massachusetts, and if I turn this way, that is the Lizzie Borden murder house, where Lizzie Borden brutally murdered her father and stepmother with an axe. It's safe to say this place is pretty haunted.
Two dead.
At this house here next door was the next door, where is it? Somewhere, one of the two next door. Lizzie, I believe it was her great aunt, I don't know if I'm getting the facts right, an aunt or something lived on the property next door, and she actually threw her children down a well, tried to drown her children, and ended up slitting her throat. There's gonna be some spirits in this house. We've been in the house for about an hour and a half now, just setting up equipment and everything. Dad's already had one experience actually in the room that we're staying in. It's definitely gonna be an interesting night. I'll show you the house. There we go. Say hey.
Hey.
Say hey to the vlog. Blue leaders.
Red
Say
hey.
Everyone on our investigation.
I'm a follower, not a leader, so.
Oh, okay. So any ghost hunting and investigation requires a lot of snacks. And let me just tell you, we are not low on snacks. I think there's a shadow person. Oh, no.
Start again, sorry.
Oh, no, it's just Pop Can Dan. We're down here in the basement of the Lizzie Borden house. It's pretty eerie down here, not gonna lie.
You think?
So, I was asking our friend, the lady, our tour guide, about some of the investigative groups that have come in here before. And we were talking about the Ghost Adventures crew. She told me that at 2:30 in the morning, the Ghost Adventures crew actually ran out of here, and their producers had to come up the next day and pick up all their equipment. She said that they weren't being the most respectful, and that Andrew Borden really does not like disrespectfulness, and that he's not afraid to make you violently ill. And it's a good thing to do. You don't want to disrespect people. They were here first.
If you want to say something, talk normal. Because when you, like, I know your first instinct is to be like, but the whispers, we're not going to be able to discern if that was something else or someone else, or if it was someone in the group whispering something. So feel free to talk if you need to say something.
So this here is all of our, well, not all, but a lot of our equipment that we're going to be using for the night. There's me and my headlamp. Lots of cool stuff. So here we have a EM meter. Don't know what that is, but I think if a ghost comes near it, the little bobber goes like that. So these are some Panasonic EVP recorders.
I was near the foot of the bed. I was reaching.
She showed me that as she ran into the room, she hit her knee on the corner of the bed.
Can you tell us how many of you are here? Do you want to be here?
She was down here a while before she actually died. So it was hard for her to breathe.
Well, interestingly, she was hit like between the shoulder blades. One of the blows was between her shoulder blades. When you said your back hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You want to stay here with you guys? Wait, we're gonna kiss her? Nope.
I'll sit over here.
Oh, wait, is there
Not blocking anything but sitting here.
No.
Okay. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, calm down.
Okay, so we are in the attic in the Knowlton room, and the attic is known to have possibly some ghost children that like to play here, and we think maybe they're Eliza and Holden, the two children from next door.
An aunt or something lived on the property next door. She actually threw her children down a well.
Show us what your favorite toy is.
You can play with that teddy bear.
So, Eliza and Holden, if you're here, do you like to play with the toys that are left here? So, Eliza and Holden, if you're here, do you like to play with the toys that are left here? Do you think it's funny when the guests get scared?
You like to read? Did you read books when you were a child?
Did you read books when you were a child? Did you read books when you were a child?
Just hit this button and then it
You're on
starts
the
to
right.
record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And then hit it again to stop it.
I want you to show me your favorite toy. I kind of like this one in the corner. The raccoon. Which one is your favorite?
I kind of like this one in the corner. The raccoon. Which one's your favorite?
Like, that's just so
That's
clear.
like right into it.
Which one's your favorite?
I kind of like this one in the corner. The raccoon.
We're headed back up to the attic now because somebody actually in the other group witnessed a ball up there roll 3 times the same spot where we were interacting with those kids. So we're going to try and go back up because we told them we were going to come back because we were having a good time with them. So we're going to go up, we're going to have fun with them, play with them, hopefully we'll get the ball to roll again.
Can play one of those toys one last time for us.
You can do it. Yeah. It's weird because my hand feels like it's getting pins and needles.
Really?
Holden or Eliza, are you near my hand right now holding this toy? You can touch my hand, it's okay. Do you want Dan to play the piano again? I think that means yes.
Okay, one more time. And then you gotta roll the ball. Here we go.
Did you like that?
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna let you go to sleep.
Definitely attic is my favorite place, surprisingly.
Goodness.
They're hugging you.
Do you feel tingly?
I do feel tingling, yes.
It likes you.
It does like you, Annette.
Oh,
It's like moving closer and closer and closer.
We're in the basement.
Fun time is over. Playing with the kids in the attic is done.
We have the Avalis with us now.
Okay.
If you guys want to use it. This is this has a dictionary of words,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and sometimes the entities will interact and choose a word from the word bank to answer questions. Okay, so we are in the Lizzie Borden basement. We've already got a response.
Did it say action or
It
fraction?
said top fraction. So I'm not
Fraction?
quite sure what that has to do with anything.
Wow.
Can you get them?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That's straight. Like, that's staying there.
It's not even flat.
That is not even fluctuating, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So, Caitlin says to come over here.
Is there any significance to L?
Lizzie?
L.
The letter?
Well,
Lizzie.
of course, Lizzie.
Lizzie. Yeah.
Lizzie being dress are the 3 words.
Dress.
The other team told me that Jean, when they were down here, was tapped on the shoulder. She was touched. So if there is someone down here, Danny said it's okay if you give them a tap on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Let us know you're here.
I don't mind if you tap me on the shoulder. Say hello.
It's okay if you lightly tap, but nothing more than that, please.
I just got your tap.
You did?
But it was more of a in my back.
A push or a pinch?
A stab.
A stab.
Oh, okay.
Is your name Bill? Yes or no?
Boy, there's a lot of names we're gonna have to go through.
Ricardo.
Ricardo, Flash.
Rolf.
The top numbers. Can you tell us who you are? Caitlin, do you want to come over here with us?
No, he's just poking at me. I'm trying to. He won't talk to me though. Who are you? He's got a tall hat.
Like
Top
the
hat.
one that's on the desk over there? There's one back there. Like a top hat.
Yeah. Is that your hat?
My
You never
dad
said your name.
my dad asked
You did before,
if
yeah.
they thought that he was a nice guy, and look at the 2 words we just got. Dan and safe.
You also asked him to protect you.
Yeah. You asked him
Did-
to protect you.
Did you help cover up what happened here?
Does your name start with an R?
He left.
He left.
He left.
He's gone.
Okay.
I don't blame him. All the dumb questions.
Yeah.
I'm the only man down in the basement. Show me a sign to let me know that you're here with me. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up.
So I'm sitting here in Lizzie's room right now. There's her bed. Legend. We're sitting in here doing a little EVP session. Saw an orb actually in the sister's bedroom, which is perpendicular to Lizzie's. So I'm sitting there, and Caitlin, who is the psychic medium, was sitting right in front of the doorway, which was open to Emma's room. I was sitting looking straight on into Emma's room, and there was a mannequin wearing a dress in there, and then a wall. And I'm looking, and I see this dull orange circle hovering at a waist level, right against the wall. And I was looking at it, trying to figure out if it could have somehow been some outside light. But the thing was, it wasn't staying still, and it wasn't moving that like it would be a car. It was just kind of like hovering, like a dull orange orb. Caitlin, who's sitting right in front of the door to that room where I'm looking, and she puts her hand back in the door and she goes, while I'm looking at this orange orb, she puts her hand in the doorway and goes, I feel a lot of energy. It feels cold in here. Like, point the devices in this room. Exactly where I was looking at the orb. I feel something. There's something back here. Right where I was looking at that orb. So that really just, not only was I seeing that, and I was looking, trying to figure out if it might have been an outside light, and just as I was watching it, she goes, there's something back here. I feel something back here. Like, it's cold. Like, point the cameras and stuff this way. I don't know what to say. This used to be her sister's room, and then when she got a bit older, she asked if her sister was older than her, if her sister would change rooms with her. So Lizzie ended up getting this bigger room. Again, the door back there leads to the master bedroom. So Andrew and Abby's room. And actually, when this house was used by the Borden family, that door was bolted, nailed shut, dressers on each side, because Lizzie was known to steal things. So I thought that was kind of interesting, that door was never open, ever. Jeez, you scared me so bad. I'm currently sitting in the attic. I ended up coming here and sleeping on the floor. in this room, I felt no fear, not even a little bit. So that's all for now, vlog.